rehabilitation of National Theatre. People have said that we should build more theatre centres because there's too much pressure on National Theatre. We know the NPP has started rehabilitating it, and so if we talk about rehabilitation, is it that we are going to, I don't know how the let me ask, how is your renovation going to be like as compared to what the NPP is doing, because they've currently started? And are we also going to see more theatre centres built in Ghana?
Let me answer the question in two ways.
Okay,
I mean,
please.
you heard Mr. Mama saying that we are going to rehabilitate all the Center for National Culture in the regions. Secondly, we are going to rehabilitate the National Theatre in Accra. And if we have financial availability, we'll build a second theatre in Kumasi. Now, you spoke about NPP rehabilitating the National Theatre in Accra. And I'll tell you that it is mediocre. And the reason why I'm saying that is the National Theatre, as we have it, has a central air condition.
Yeah.
Recently, I saw them buying some...
the standing air conditions. Yes, I saw it too.
Exactly. It tells you that it is not something that it's not true. Perhaps when they heard us saying we are going to rehabilitate it, they hurriedly gone to buy some. They are not, you see, most of the things they are doing is mediocre. A theater that, when it was built some 30, 40 years ago, had central air conditioning. You are going to rehabilitate, you are going to buy wall units. For Christ's sake, what are they trying to do? So to us, our rehabilitation is completely different from what these people are trying to do. Because that is the game they keep playing. If we say we are going to rehabilitate National Theatre, we are going to rehabilitate it properly to bring it to the state as it used to be. It
used to be. So then there will be a shutdown for a period as you rehabilitate. Is that what's going to happen?
That is what rehabilitation is supposed to mean.
Okay. Okay. Right. All right. Is it
okay? Yes. Rex, I want us to get into the special rates for performances at Black Star Square and Accra International Conference Center and other venues or places that are owned by the government. So it says here to give special rates for performances. Can you kindly elaborate on that?
A team of experts will sit down and then put all these things together. Why? Because he said all creatives who have registered and have a TIN number. Because you see, in doing this, we have to also let the creative understand that government cannot invest in you if you are not also paying taxes.
Okay.
So creatives must register their company. So if the company, even if I'm Rexoma and I have Rexoma Limited or Rexoma Enterprise and I have a TIN number, in that scenario, government can give you incentive in reducing the rate for you so that it will encourage your enterprise.
Okay.
To be able to also employ more people.
Okay. All right.
I think we will invite our viewers to send in messages. You can join us on Facebook as we are streaming. If you have any questions, please go ahead. Today we have Rex Omar. He's going to answer all the questions, okay? Especially if you are so interested in the creative arts industry, this is your time to ask all the questions that you have to. And so you can leave the message either on our WhatsApp or on Facebook. So it's either WhatsApp or Facebook. Leave your message there. We are ready to read it. We'll ask all the questions. Now, one thing that concerns a lot of event organizers, Rex, is the kind of tax that is being paid. Now, when you're having an event lately, whether it is a movie you are premiering, whether it's a stage play, whether it's a music award, whatever it is, the GRA is seated at the entrance and they are taking a percentage. They calculate every ticket that is bought. The creatives have complained, saying that they don't even get sponsorship, but they put in so much and yet government is taking away everything. How do you plan to solve this thing?
Thank you very much. This is one of the areas that we are going to look critically into because you cannot go to an event center and start taking taxes on tickets that people are buying without even you knowing how much money the event organizer has invested in the event. So at the end of the day, if you take the taxes from the event by the sales of tickets, and the guy spent, let's say, 100 or 200,000 to organize the event, and he sold only 100,000 tickets, and you have taken taxes out of the 100,000 tickets, isn't it supposed to be an income tax? So the guy didn't even break even, yet you are taking money from him. So these are the areas we are going to critically look at. And then also, we will be also talking to corporate Ghana, so that companies that support creative industry can be given some tax incentives. And he spoke about these things. So there's going to be a technical team to sit down to look at all these things, because the bottom line is we want to develop the creative economy so as to be able to create more sustainable jobs. So any that we would use to support this industry to grow so as to be able to export cultural products, to bring foreign direct investment and foreign money into the country to support our economy, that is what we're going to do. So and also create platform for Ghanaian creatives.
So creatives should be rest assured, and event organizers should be rest assured that if NDC should come to power, we are not going to see GRA standing at our entrance during events anymore.
We will deal with all these situations to make sure that the creative industry and the creative economy of Ghana takes its proper place.
Okay. You didn't give me a yes or no answer, though, because you're dealing with it. They can come in and you say, we are calculating it in a different way. Will they be there or they won't be there?
Well, they can be there for various reasons, but not the way they are operating this time.
Okay, all right. Do I have a question?
Okay. No, but you did earlier, he did say something in relation to the fact that when these taxes are introduced, like they're going to implement a system where it would reduce to some extent the amount of taxes that creators would have to pay in relation to the whole special rates for performances. I believe that's what you're trying to say, right, Rex?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You see, we are not advocating that creatives shouldn't pay taxes at all.
Yes, exactly.
But we want to create a system where the taxes they will be paying will be...
it wouldn't be as much or...
Yes, exactly.
Yes, okay. Now, encourage the teaching of music and arts in the curriculum. I remember when I was quite young, music and arts was part of the subjects that we were studying in school. It was only in basic school or junior high school and primary school. But then with the senior high school, it's like you have to, it's something that you have to choose, that you would want to do that. It's not a compulsory subject for you to do. So is it that you would continue or leave it with the junior high school and the basic school in relation to music and arts? And when it comes to senior high school, you will make it part of a compulsory subject for the students to study, or it would also be like a voluntary or an optional subject to choose?
I believe that the way the world is going, it is common sense that we make it a compulsory, because, look at the number of youth that falls within the creative economy. So if you want to train your child to become a master of his chosen endeavor, it's best to train from the primary to the second cycle to the university. This is why I'm saying that the Black Star experience also comes to change our mindset. Because look, people do whatever music or whatever in the primary schools, we take it off from the second cycle schools, we send it back to the tertiary, and then when they go to tertiary, anybody goes to do performing arts, they are laughing at them, they call them dodology and those kind of things. Like, these kinds of things is what has brought our creative economy to where it is now. Go to other countries. When the developed countries, the creative economy is the leading. You know, so the way we have culturally denigrated our own creative economy, that is why the Black Star experience is going to be a complete paradigm shift, change of our mindset towards our own things, so as to be able to call it an industry that will, honestly speaking, even as neglected as we have neglected this sector of our economy, it is still contributing to the economy. Only that we have not paid attention to it. You people don't even know that you media, you fall within the creative economy.
Yes, we do.
You know, so this is what the whole paradigm shift is going to be like, to identify those sectors that falls within the creative economy and support them to be able to create jobs to support our economy.
Speaking about people not knowing that the media even falls under the creatives, why is there anything special that you would be planning for us?
You remember we have a media development fund that was supposed to be set up. And all these things are things that we're going to deal with because the creative economy is going to look at holistically, not as a matter of Ghana doing us a favor, but as a matter of a sector in the economy that needs an attention to be able, if we really want to develop as a country. So it's going to be looked at holistically.